The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, whoever you might be. And Shalom to 140 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a quick lesson at the plantation. And, I want to go in on the topic of being content with striving for righteousness, man. All right. Being content with striving to do the things that are pleasing unto YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. Because the rest of this world, man, their focus is set on becoming somebody in this society. Their focus is set on carnal gain, to the point where they're willing to do all manner of evil to obtain it, man. We even got guys in it, in this truth, okay, who proclaim to be in the truth, should I say, who have turned to wickedness because they're not content with what they have, man. They're not content with striving for righteousness and receiving what the Lord has given them. All right, they want more. So, they end up doing things such as preaching false doctrines, selling out to Esau, all for carnal gain, because they're not content with what they have, man. Serving the Lord is not good enough for them. All right. And there's many guys out here like this with platforms and followers. This is a great evil, man. And the Lord, YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, is getting ready to address it. All right. This world that we live in is beyond, overdue for judgment, man. All right, so we are to be, content with serving the Lord, YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI. We might not be balling out of control, but we got what we need, man. We got this truth first and foremost. Now, let's go to the next verse real quick. I'm going to play a video for you that I came across. Verse 7, it says, "For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out." That's right, man. You got guys trying to stack up all this carnal shit, and you can't take it with you, man. It's not going to get you no salvation, man. Everything here is temporary, man. So why sell your soul for temporary gain, which is corrupt anyway? It blows my mind, but this is the spirit that a lot of these people are in, man. All right. Verse 8, it says, "And having food and raiment," meaning food and clothing, "let us be therewith content." You got the necessities, you got the basics, the Lord is taking care of you, you eating, you got clothes on your back, man. Be happy. That's the Lord blessing you, man. That's a blessing that a lot of people don't got, man. All right. And Salaki for the wind, it got, a little windy just now, so hopefully you can, still hear me. All right. Next verse, it says, "But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare," or a trap, "and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men in destruction and perdition." That's right, man. You got these money hungry guys out here, man. This money hungry spirit out here in the world. All right. And Jake gets caught up in that, man. Trying to compete, with the next man. All right. Trying to get to the bag or whatever. They fall into many hurtful lusts to their own destruction. All right. For example, like I said, you got these guys that are in Israel selling out for the bag, man. Teaching false doctrine because Esau paid them to do so. All right. Guys are trying to infiltrate the camps, becoming agents for Esau. All for the money, all for the bag, man. It's going to be to their own destruction. The Lord sees all that, man. All right. They're going to have a horrific judgment. "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows." That's right, man. Another example of this is those pork chop eating ass pastors, man, in the modern Christian church, the Baptist church, all these organizations that are not coming with the 100% truth of the Bible. All right, a lot of them, they're selling out for the money. They got contracts with Esau. All right, the 501c3 contract. All right, where they're limited on what they can teach, all for the money, you know, because they get tax breaks from Esau for signing this contract, but their tongue is tied by signing that contract. That's like taking a bribe. You see what I'm saying? And the true men of the Lord ain't going for that, man. And the world might look at us like we're foolish, but they're really the foolish ones. All right, there's nothing wrong with having money. All right, but when you love it, all right, when you love money to the point where you're willing to compromise your integrity, all right, and even the words of YAHAWASHI, that's when you fuck up. All right, you've erred from the faith, and a lot of these so-called leaders have done so. The Genesis Israelites, Deacon Hakah, Hassad, all right, we believe through the Spirit they sold out because they just switched up the doctrine out of nowhere, all of a sudden, man. And they're all about money. All right, selling breakdowns, selling Hebrew names, selling prayers. And the Lord said, you know, not to make his house a house of merchandise. So they're going directly against YAHAWASHI. All right, because they love money. They've erred from the faith. All right, and they're going to be pierced through, and many sorrows, many sore judgments are coming for these cats, man. All right, now I want to play a video clip that I mentioned. Check this out, man. And this shows you why this world got to be, this current society got to be, it got to be judged, man. All right, check this out. So this is from the brother Maka'ala, all right, out of the GMS LA camp, and he posted this video, all right, and it says your satanic secrets are exposed. All right, because a lot of these guys, they get high up in these industries, they get to the bag and whatnot. In this world, they sell their soul, man. Meaning they compromise their integrity, their manhood, all right, to get to the money, man. That's why it says the love of money is the root of all evil. People will do many abominable things just to get to the money, man. It's sickening. But check this out.
The government has an absolutely real obsession with the spirit world, okay? I want to show you guys these videos of how they use MK Ultra to try to tap into people's minds, but then they also tap into remote viewing or mediums, and the way that they use these mediums proves that they not only believe in the spiritual world, but they oftentimes try to use these spiritual powers in order to do their own will and desires, okay?
People don't even understand the Church of Satanism. That's controlled up. They want you to think Satanism is about red horns, a pitchfork, this large character. Anton LaVey's real name is Howard Stanton LaVey, and the Satanic Bible was written by Asaph Dayan, which is the son of Moshe Dayan, who basically founded the IDF.
Yeah, he helped, he ran weapons and sent weapons to Israel as he was infiltrating Hollywood to push Satanism.
They're so ahead of the mark that they produce controlled opposition Satanism. So that instead of looking at Talmudic Satanism, which is really what Satanism is, a stepping stone towards, if you look deeply enough, they just...
There were two children. One was to be sacrificed, and the other one was to be by that billionaire, by the special guest. So I was, but I was also forced to watch.
I'm so sorry you went through that.
And I think a lot of the people that were being brought in came through some club, some secret society that already was secret.
This man discovered 17,000 plus dead babies that were being trafficked to the elites.
I saw him.
Yeah, now you see what's going on, man. All right, and they show, you know, briefly who was in control of all this, man. These damn Amalekites, these small hats that are over there in the land of Israel right now, proclaiming to be the holy people. They're really the synagogue of Satan. They run all these industries, these dark satanic industries. All right, and they're being exposed in these last days. And a lot of guys that want to get to the money, they have to sell out to these guys, man. All right, including men who proclaim to be teaching the truth, man. All right, this is how dark this world really is, man. This is why we need YAHAWASHI, man. Just look at a little bit more of this, Salakia. Check it out. Found a whole, you know, truck full of dead babies, man. This is what's going on in the world right now. You got guys talking about they want America to continue on. They want this world to continue on so they can continue getting to the bag, man. This shit got to be destroyed, man.
So I couldn't believe it. And just, you know, just little bitty babies, you know, just all torn pieces. Their heads chopped off, arms, legs, you know, just...
Hundreds of human fetuses, some possibly in the 6th month of development, were found stacked in a large shipping container picked up behind the home of a medical laboratory owner.
I was raped most of my life. This stuff is real. Stop burying your head in the sand. Stop looking away. These kids can't look away.
Benjamin Faulkner and Patrick Faulty were
were running the largest web forum. 40-year-old's parent brought the 40-year-old to Faulkner and Fulton that night. They raped that 10-month-old for hours.
I'm saying that there are people that were the people that did this to both me and Corey that are still working, they're still out there, and they're some of the richest, most powerful people in this business.
Sarah Ruth Ashcraft on Twitter, who has been accusing Tom Hanks of her when she was 13. Her dad sold her to Tom Hanks.
Since when has this brand of common decency and professionalism been put on hold just because of dynamics in the workplace?
Everyone knew what happened in the industry.
How did that make you feel?
It was horrible. He had these 41 letters of support that were written by, Alan Thicke, TV's favorite dad. I would work with the...
All right, so you see these different Hollywood, and child actors, what they had to go through to get to that bag, man, to be accepted in this society, man, to get that celebrity status. You have to bow down to Satan, man, at some point in time. Let's get a quick precept. All right, this is horrible, man. This is what's going on in the earth, man. And y'all don't want this place to go down. You need to be destroyed as well, man. If you think that this current society needs to continue on for any longer, you need to be destroyed along with it, man. All right, here we have it right here. The book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right, and the wicked will be Esau, Edom, the so-called white race. And you see they're at the forefront of all this evil, man, that you got going on in the world, man, on many different levels. These wars that are being fought, man, the invasion of these other countries, these heathen nations, you know what I'm saying? Esau's at the forefront of all this, man. All right, forward in wickedness in the earth, death and destruction, perverseness. All right, and if you want to have any kind of money in this society, you got to bow the knee to Esau, man. That's why we don't respect none of these goddamn celebrities, man. Because they more than likely sold out, man. All right? We're waiting for YAHAWASHI, man. Our life is here with YAHAWASHI, as it tells you in Colossians, the 3rd chapter. We're dead to this society, man. All right? We're not trying to get anything out of this shit, man. All right? We want salvation. Point blank, period, man.
Person tomorrow. You see what he admitted to? And you have all of these producers and directors and I mean, people who literally direct every kids show that we grew up on, writing letters of support for this person after what he'd done to me. You read these letters and they're unbelievable. Blaming me, it's my fault. I'm like, I was 14, I just got my first girlfriend. Trust me, I wasn't trying to go after the 40-year-old fat, gross troll man.
And if you got sick and threw up because it was so disgusting, what happened?
You had to eat it.
You had to eat your vomit if you threw up. That's satanic ritual. Diddy was at this party? Denzel Washington was at this party?
Yep.
Birdman was at this party?
Yes, he was.
And Young Jock?
Yep.
The kind of money somebody ain't blowing you that's of the same sex. I'm just letting y'all know. Denzel Washington does not get a pass. Nobody in Hollywood gets a pass. And especially no Denzel Washington. Will Smith. Will Smith had a relationship with Benny Medina. Benny Medina ran the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Benny Medina went up to Will Smith so much, Will Smith should be his wife. Okay? Quincy Jones did pop him, fool. He did pop him. Benny Medina had him too.
I done been in a celebrity's house working as a bodyguard. I've opened up a closet and he got a goat head on a steak, candles around it. Why is that in there? What do you got that for? And when I asked them about it, they mad.
You can watch the rest of this video on your own time. Go ahead and watch and subscribe to the brother GMS Inspiration of the Almighty. Brother Michaela out there in GMS LA. But I'm a little pressed for time, but I just wanted to bring this out, man. This shows you the level of wickedness, man, that's in this world, man, that we currently live in. And people get mad at the Hebrew Israelites for calling it out, man, for wanting the Lord to come back and destroy this shit. You see what's going on. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more wickedness that is being done every day here in the earth, man. And the Lord is about fed up with it, man. I got one more. We're gonna close this thing out, man. All right, here we have the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 3. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. All right. Talking about these people of the world that make TikTok videos, YouTube videos, making fun of the Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Talking all manner of shit against the ministry. All right. Because they don't believe. They don't believe in the almighty Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. They don't believe in divine judgment coming to this earth. All right. So, you know, they're persona non gratas, man. You know what I'm saying? Meaning they're not significant unto us, man. They're going to receive judgment, point blank, period. And we're going to continue to do what we're supposed to do, man, as the prophets in the middle of the Lord, man. And you true believers out there, fuck these people. You got to have that mindset, man. All right? Because I'm going to go on to the next verse, and it says this. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. They getting ready to die, man. All right? These wicked people ain't getting away with nothing, point blank, period. It's only a matter of time, man. And we're in that time. We see the way things are ramping up in the earth, man. Famines being orchestrated. World War III being ramped up. Civil unrest being stirred up, because that's all being made ready for judgment for the wicked of the earth, man. And we pray that the Lord has mercy on us. Verse 5, it says, Behold, saith the Lord, YAHAWAH bahasham YAHAWASHI, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And this is what we want, man, because it's necessary. You see why. You get a small glimpse in that video of why we're calling for these judgments, man. There's things that are going on behind closed doors in your neighborhood every day, man. All kind of wicked shit going on. The Lord sees it all, man. All right? So we're not going to be surprised when we see the amount of bloodshed and death coming to the earth, man. We know why. All right? Like I said, not just in Hollywood, but amongst the average everyday citizens here, man, on the earth, especially here in America, Babylon the Great. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. That's right. The Lord was allowing the wickedness to hit a certain point, and then that's when he's going to bring the judgment. And we're right at that point, man. This damn earth is so, I'm going to say the damn earth. This earth is so damn wicked right now. It's not even funny. Homosexuals just walking around like it's normal. All right. You know what I'm saying? Women out of order. Adultery at an all-time high. Child molestation. All type of shit going on. Child sacrificing. That's going on right now, man. Every day. All right. Amongst many other horrible acts, man. All right. So the judgment is soon, man. It's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. But we understand why. It's righteous. Salakia. So yeah, that was the point on that one. All right. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. All right. And that's exactly why the Lord is going to bring the amount of death that he's bringing, man. And we just hope and pray that we're of the elect number that's saved and spared from it, man. All right. So this is to pretty much comfort you and give you an understanding of why you're getting ready to witness what you're getting ready to witness in this earth, man. All right. Any day now, all hell could break loose. And we understand that it's the judgment of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI for the wickedness that's going on here, man. And Lord willing, I'll come back with some more. I got to head out, so, you know, had to do it real quick. But Lord willing, you were edified. Till next time, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI bahasham Rakha Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI. Oh, hold on a second. Check this out, man. As I'm doing this lesson, I see a truck. It has 144 on it, man. Right where I'm standing. You can't make this up, man. Hey, Lord willing, us men are of that number. All right, the 144,000, man, that are standing up for Yahawah bahasham YAHAWASHI in these wicked and evil days, man. So I'm in this lesson right here. Hey, Kwame Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom to the elect.